Yes, we are live, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everywhere we are. We are so happy to be here live, and then we are here just to chat with you and discuss with few minutes. So I am here with my sister Anu, and we have a bit of discussion, and then we also need face to present, and I will let her to present herself. My sister Anu, who are you? Can you tell us a bit about you?
Hi, first of all, Asna, thank you so much for inviting me to your page. And I am so glad that I'm here. And it is a global business. I am Anu Stanley. I'm from USA, New Jersey. I'm a nurse by profession. I'm a nursing, currently working as a nursing supervisor in a mental health facility. So I started this business last year, and I am so proud to be called a digital business owner and mentor. I have been acing this business. So, yeah, this is my introduction. I have 30 years of nursing experience from the nursing to a digital uh, business owner. That's really amazing, right? So, that's my introduction. So, yeah.
Wow, that's so nice, guys. And let me just introduce myself a bit. My name is Hasna, and I am originally from Congo, currently live in Canada, Quebec. And then I'm also in healthcare, so I work in healthcare, and also at the same times I do my digital business. So today we are here to discuss about the fear. Okay, so I will ask Sister Anu to know what is the reason that pushes her to do this digital business, as we hear that she's a nursing supervisor, right? A nursing supervisor is the person who went maybe to college, university, she finished her studies, and why she wanted more. So I want to hear from you, Anu. Why did you want more? Why did you decide to do this digital business?
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Asna, for the wonderful question. So, as you all know that, we are in a, we all are immigrants. We are in a new country, and we need, financial, stability to, um, stability for our family. So I came here 19 years before. Since then I'm working as a registered nurse, and so first almost 7 years I have to work night shift, and because to take care of my younger one, so I didn't have nobody to take care. So I started working night shift. That was really a bad decision, but I have to do it, and I didn't know that. I never worked night shift continuously like this, and it went like 7 years, and it took a toll on my body. My health was destroying. So, I was so irritable, and I got so much health issues. So then after that, you know what? I was not, I just focused on my one job. Other than that, I couldn't work overtime or extra shift or another job. I tried multiple times. I tried all the shift. I did everything. So, actually, I'm going through a lot of stress too because of my working environment and everything. So 7 years before, I sent my older son to university. So when I was sending him, well, I didn't have nothing, nothing to support him. So that broke my heart. But still, I didn't know what to do. So he took a huge amount of loan, because my kids, they want to go to reputed, prestigious university. So he went to a good university, but the tuition fees were really high. So he took loan, and when the loan amount came after 4 years, it was another huge amount. So I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then my younger son, this year, he was going to college. So last year, I wanted something else. You know what? I thought, when you get a master's degree, you will be having some more freedom, or you can teach and all those, and then I started my master's in my nursing. So after a few months, I decided, I mean, I do have health issues. So my health was declining again. So I thought, oh my gosh, even if I get my master's, I'm not going to get a penny from my work. So I have to do something else. But that also I have to stress out again, even if it is teaching. I have to prepare, and I have to be stressed out. So, well, I dropped my MSN after 3 months, three courses. So I was like, oh my gosh, now what am I going to do? I, I brought a new laptop, I brought everything. I was really depressed. So when I was going through all this, you know what? I found that someone was talking about this online business. listen, I never wanted to come to this type of things because I was thinking, it is scam, or I never knew that I can do it. That was the
Exactly.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we all
I
think
was,
that. Yeah. Mm.
so I was like, oh my gosh, who is this? A registered nurse is doing business. So I was
Right.
so curious. What is this? So I approached her and I saw the free webinar, and then I was thinking, this was like this, okay, a nurse is doing a business. When a nurse does that business, she's a professional.
Mm.
And not only that, we are immigrants. We can't do anything cheating or illegal or nothing here because we are in another country. We can be in, you know, our license is going to lose. We don't do that. So at the first moment itself, I knew that it is a legitimate business. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't have no doubt about that. I didn't have no doubt, and I approached her. And after that, it was everything was okay. But, my husband was very skeptical. He told no. So I had to, but let me tell you, I stood stern and I took a strong decision. I took a leap of faith and I started this business. So that was my why. I mean, I needed more financial freedom. My younger one was going to college. I mean, I wanted to support him and I wanted to support my kids because we are here for our kids. So if we can't support our kids, what are we? No, nothing. So that's the reason I really started. And I was really struggling financially. Now I have to say that by the grace of God, I took a decision. And this is an ethical business. It is a legitimate business. We are paying taxes and we are eligible for tax return. So it's you don't have to doubt about that. But when you come to this business, you have to do what you have to do. You cannot, say, oh, I came to this business and I couldn't get nothing and all those. But whatever the training says, you have to follow that. So then you will have success. That's what I am here now. So thank you, Asna, for asking me that question.
Wow, wow, you hear it, guy. So because you know what, Anu, we thank you so much for your story. You know, so many people are so skeptical and they think that I'm a nurse. They say, I am a nurse, I am a supervisor, I'm a nurse in charge, so I can't do this business, That is for the illiterate. That's why so many people say the digital business is for the illiterate, and some they say that why do I need a digital business? All these digital business are scammers, but I see that your story is impressed. Somebody gonna learn from that. It's not mean that you are a nursing supervisor, you cannot do a business. You are a maybe a nurse in charge, you are a doc, you cannot do this digital business. So this digital business is for everybody, right? Unless you think that you are tired, okay, you are tired of 9 to 5, you are tired of over working, and then you can find something, right? And we hear there Anna's also mentioned about our children's college. Can you imagine with 9 to 5? Because 9 to 5 is only helping us to pay our bills, so you cannot do so many things on top of that, okay? So me personally, I won't say a lot, but in a brief, okay? I work in healthcare, right? So when you come as an immigrant, as Anu said, you are an immigrant, you come here with so many dreams, You are coming here, you say, wow, now I'm coming in this country, so what I will have to do, I have to go to school, studying, finishing your study, and then after that, you're gonna be your own boss, you're gonna be in control of everything. That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. Imagine I went to school. On my side, I did a 2-year program. Okay, I did a 2-year program, but I found out myself that instead of doing a 2-year program, I found myself doing 3.3 and a half. In a 2-year program I did in 3 years and a half. Why? Because I faced an unfair treatment that slowed me down, right? And then on top of that, I say, okay, later on I got a job. Yes, I got a job, and right now I'm working in healthcare, as I said. But it was the same situation. You'll be working and working. But if I tell you guys, my paycheck wasn't able even to cover all my expenses. You will find burnout, stress from coworkers, families, patients, it's not always easy to work in healthcare, right? And then that's why I said, this wasn't my dream, because my dream was to go to study, finish, start working, and have stability. And then at the end of the day, I found myself only paying those pay bills, bills, bills. It was just, pack up, accumulating that. I say, this is not easy, because you came here, we said, okay, after maybe 6 months or a year, we go to visit our family back home, right? That's what we all have. And then it wasn't the case. Imagine I've been here for 7 years, or for 8 years, I mean, but I never went back home to visit my family. Can you imagine, guys? Because all the paycheck will come, it will only for you to go and pay those bills, right? You pay maybe a mortgage, you pay an apartment, you pay this, and then you find that it's all done for a month. So that is when I started thinking, okay, I said, no, I have my family back home. At the same time, I have my family members, because us as Africans, or as immigrants, what they taught us, we need to support our family. We know we are here in this diaspora country. We all need to work. Our family also need to work. But we have that mentality that we need to support our family members, either back home or either here, right? So if you want to help or support your family home or even here, you find yourself that you are stuck somewhere. You cannot, because all the paycheck are coming and are going to bills, right? So that is when I started thinking and saying, no, something have to be done. There's something that I'm missing out there, right? Because we all believe that somebody working in healthcare, that's where you are able to get all that paycheck that is able to fulfill all your needs. But that wasn't the case, right? So I started researching that I needed something more than that. So when I started doing researching, that's what I came across this digital business, guys. Oh my goodness, I can't relate. You know, people are saying that online business is a scammer. Every digital business is a scammer. No, this is an amazing digital business. It's amazing, guys, right? When I saw this, for me, it was a gold, you know? It was a gold. If you are looking for a gold, then this is it. So once I saw it, I saw the lady was talking about this amazing digital business. Immediately I took it, I took her phone number, I contacted her, and I started, right? And since I started, I really appreciate it. I've learned it a lot, right? Yes, and it's also giving me an extra when I put it to the 9 to 5 that I have, and then I add it to it, guys. Mwah. So if you are looking for something, start right now, right? Yes. So now I have to go to Anu. Anu, I need to know, what was your fear? I know starting a digital business wasn't easy, right? You have that fear. What was your fear and how did you overcome it?
Fear, of course, whenever whoever it is, whenever it is, when you start something, you will have fear. It's a new venture, new skill you are developing. So, of course, there will be, because I studied my country nursing. So my nursing, I did my associate. So it was a 3 year course. So during that time, of course, you know what, when we go to nursing, oh my gosh, it is really, really, really scary. So, but when you go through that process, like, okay, 3 months finished, and then you are going first year, second year, third year, you are learning everything slowly. So you learn that. And then I came here, I studied after I did my post BSc. It is almost 2 years. So that's what I'm telling. So everything has a learning process, right? So, I was thinking, oh my gosh, what is this? Nursing, I know wherever I can go, I'm working in a mental health, 16 years, but still I have I have confidence that wherever I go, I can work. So the nursing is not a problem for me. But when I came to this business, I was like, oh my gosh, can I do it? Am I able to do it? But then you know what? My inner mind, it was telling me, yes, I can. because I faced a lot of challenges in my life. So after 21 years old, I ran away from my, like I went to another state. Then after 2 years, I went to another country. Before coming here, I was in a Middle East country. You know that? Almost 8.5 years I was there. So first I went to a place that called tribal places, so they don't speak English, so I have to learn Arabic in order to communicate with them. So I learned Arabic, and I was communicating with them. So I successfully did that. So many challenges I faced. Then I have inner confidence, maybe I can do it. But the fear, like, of course, nobody will say, oh, maybe you have business background, you can do it. That's a different story, the people who have business
Yeah.
background. But we are in a different like profession. I mean, am I able to do it? This will be there. But the thing is, the how you ease the fear. When you come to the business, you have a wonderful training. You're not paying for that every month, every year, nothing. So as I told, the first process is the free info session, and then you have to pay $149 in order to get all the package, whatever it is, everything is there. It is completely transparent. So that 149, we are getting so much training. If you are going outside, you have to pay a lot of money for that training. So the training itself is step by step. Okay. So you can learn that. And then it's like, it's not a rocket science. It's not. But as she told, it's not for illiterate people, or I mean, like, if you have basic computer skills, you can do it. And then there are so many professionals are doing it. And then the flexibility. The wonderful thing is you can do it from anywhere, anytime. You don't have to be like, focusing on that. When you are working in the kitchen, you can hear the training. When you are dropping your kids, you can do some stuff. You can do a lot of things when you are, doing. This is multitasking, like, only thing when you are creating the website and all those, you have to be focused and all those. But initially, of course, uh, I started learning the business. That's the way, you have to learn. That's why people, this is not a get to rich quick program. So that's what I wanted to say. It is not. So you need to slowly learn the business, and then you have to do it. Like people, some people, they will think, oh, so as soon as they come, they will get it. No, that's not. So you have to put your time and effort. That is the way I overcome the fears. And then, what, I had confidence. I built up my confidence. And then I mean, I just, like, there's so many courses. When you take it, the trainings, there's a weekly mastermind class. So that, when I go through that every time, if I can't see the live, there is replay. And then when I will, so we can hear the stories of many people. So when you think about that, we are lucky people. So anyway, this is an amazing platform for
Exactly.
people who are looking for extra income.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, there is no target call, and there is an automated system. So the most of the heavy liftings are done by the system. So that's an amazing part. You don't have to chase people. You don't have to
No,
sell the products.
no.
All this, we have products and services, but we are not focusing on the products because we are focused. I mean, we are just letting you guys know there's an online opportunity, which is a life changing opportunity. Thousands people's life has changed, and also ours also. So I'm always, thankful for this wonderful platform and the founders and everybody. And then, I mean, I'm so glad that I came to this business. So I have no words to express the gratitudes. That's what it is. And then, if I can do it, you can do it too. So that's all. That's all, my Asna. And I'm
Exactly.
so glad that the global business, it's a global business. I don't even know Asna, but Asna asked me. So I came. So I'm so glad that, we can see so many people from so
So
many
many
levels.
people.
Yeah,
Imagine.
that's what.
Yes, there is amazing things in this digital business. So thank you, Anne. And you said that you're a mother, right? Then
But
we
it,
wanted. You said that you're a mother, right?
yeah.
Yes, so we want to know. I know that as a mother, you are a nursing supervisor, you are a mother, you know. I know it's also a challenge. So, how are you managing this digital business working in nursing? Because in nursing, as a nursing supervisor, you need to have to work overtime. You also need to manage your schedule, and also you are a mother. So, how are you able to manage that 9 to 5 overtime as a mother? How do you do that while you are doing this digital business?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I only work 40 hours per week. I can't do any overtime, so I don't. So I focus on my work is my work. That focus, I don't take my business there or anything like that, only during break time. I don't even get my break. That's a different story. So I just, focus on that. But then I have, my kids are, my older one is already in the, working and he's not here. My younger one was here now. I'm an empty nester. I don't, he's also in the university. So, he's a big kid. So I take some time, like 1 2 hours in the morning, because I'm here in the morning time. So 2 hours, sometimes, more than, if you spend 2 to 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
you can. So I just focus on my stuff. I am organized, so I do stuff like in the morning time. So I mean, I don't feel like, it's overwhelming or anything like that. It's really, let me tell you one thing, it's really, our brain is refreshing. So you are working in a place like nursing. As you are in a healthcare, you know that how much we are going through a daily basis stressful situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is really stressful, and you can ease that stress through this one. So that's what, when I'm hearing all the stories, positive mindset, and I'm so blessed to be in this platform. And now we are taking the training, 90 days training. It's amazing. You can see so many people how you are learning. I didn't know what to do with the social media. I didn't know how to edit something. I learned a lot. So it's like, I'm spending, the thing is, Asna, you asked, I used to scroll down my Facebook. I used to spend my time like YouTube, this thing. So I
Yeah.
just stopped all
Mhm.
those. I'm
Imagine.
just I'm just spending my time for wisely for this, because I'm earning something, right? I'm developing a new skill and I'm creating something for my kids. Okay, so this is an amazing thing. So
Because we
that's
have
amazing.
a lot
Yeah,
to do. We have a lot to do in this digital business. So I don't think that if you start this business, you can have time going on Facebook doing 4 hours,
yeah.
2 hours. No.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm not wasting any time with my other social media. Just, you are scrolling and you are just wasting your time. Instead of that one you are using wisely, you can earn something, right? So that's
Yeah.
amazing, right? That's all. That's the time you're using it. It's not like you are not spending, extra time. You can do it easily, this one. So now only thing, first initial months you will be overwhelming, with so many things going on. But
Yeah.
after you set up everything, it's easy. It's easy. It's not a rocket science. And the patient care, we are doing patient care. Patient care is important, like we are dealing with the patients. But this is not like that. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so when you
Yeah.
have time, you can do it. So it's like no target goal and all, nobody is forcing you to do it. But, it's our business. It's our own business. So you need to have a you need to have a belief in yourself. You can do it, and then you have to have a positive mindset, and you should be coachable. You should be, like, you need to have that mindset. Okay, I need to learn. So
Mm.
I always say that, okay, whatever profession you are, you learn, right? You are
Yeah.
not, the first day you are not earning anything, so you are learning. So there is a process, so you need to learn what it is and everything. That's the way it is. So that's what, Asna, I think you have the same, right?
Yes, thank you, Anu. Yeah, so because I love the point where you say that you are able to do it even with 20 minutes, right? Because so many people like, yo, I'm doing 3 jobs. There's some people who do 3 jobs, 3, 4 jobs. Sometimes they don't even have time with their family member, and some they have kids, so they think like, am I gonna be able to do this digital business? Because what we do, we are training you to start your own digital business, so you're the one who manage the way you want, so you give yourself time. Okay, like we see how Anu say, He has a child who was going to the college. She's a mom. She's also a nursing supervisor. She's doing 40 hours a week. You know, imagine if the business doesn't give you that time, you cannot manage it. But she's able to do due to this business. She's able to manage, right? Me personally, my fear when I started this digital business, my fear was the social media. My fear was you are fear of unknown. As immigrant, okay, when somebody going live, you going on Facebook because we are not used to be on social media. We are not used to be on TikTok. So I was thinking and say, what will my family think? Because once they see you on social media, they will think like you are prostitute, something kindly, like maybe your behavior is changing. You are not used to be the same person you used to be. And me personally, I wasn't a social media platform. Where you could find me is only on WhatsApp. So if you're my friend, maybe we meet somewhere in school, or you give me your phone number, and that's all we can communicate. It's only the person that I knew. But with this digital business, guys, I've learned a lot. Okay, so that was my fear. What would my family think? What would my friends say about me? But I was able to overcome that because I know what exactly I want in my life. Because I was thinking myself, yes, due to unfair treatment with the program I've been doing, I was my plan didn't go as I expected. Okay, and then second thing, and then I was thinking like, in healthcare we are working so hard. We had overtime. Sometimes you come back home, you are so tired. You also need to help your family back home, to help your family at the same times. So all these things was popping up into my mind. I say, I need something extra. Even if I doing 9 to 5, but at the same times I will find myself that, that's not a paycheck go to bills. Yes, it come sometimes. Even that most of the time it's after some company 1 week or after every 2 weeks. So it will come maybe after 2 weeks. You are already calculating all your bills and it's already done. Maybe it's not even enough. Some they were even left with $5 in their bank account. Some even $10 in their bank account, right? So I used to think about all this, and there was even a time I remember that I was looking for the 9 to 5. I could not find it. It was so hard, especially this time. It's so hard to get that 9 to 5. I found myself for almost 3 months without that 9 to 5. Guess what? How I was surviving. So I was only surviving using those credit card. So when you are using those credit card, you are accumulating, you are peeling up credit card, right? So that's the only thing I was living with until I was able to get 9 to 5. But it took me long, right? So now imagine you already peel up those credit card, you know and then the 9 to 5 that you have been accumulating for a long time. Without 9 to 5, you have been accumulating, so you need to start paying them back, right? So I started thinking. I said, no, 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 I need something. That would help me. And since I saw these guys, it's amazing. And that was my fear. Social media was my fear. But when I thought about my why, when I thought about what I was going through, I said, no, I need a digital business. I need something that could help me. And right now, sure, I'm getting extra. And it's really helping me to manage everything. So, and this opportunity, you don't need to think like, how am I gonna be doing it? 20 minutes of day is a lot to you. You know, there are people who do even 15 minutes because you manage it the way you do. As Sister Anu said, you manage the way you like, the way you want. Okay, that's the only way I was able to overcome. Because overcoming my way to overcome, it was to thinking my why. It was thinking what I was going through. Because if I think about my family member, they will see me on social media, and then that is my life. I need the best. Okay, I need to improve myself. I don't want to be the same. Right? Yes, that's also anything. If you have a decision, you want to do something, just think of your why. Why do I want to do this? Okay, if I'm scared or they're gonna see me on social media, then Okay, so that's it. What I can only say, guys. Yes. So, Anu, what are you gonna advise people? I know there are people out there. What will you advise them? Can you give us something that you can tell them?
Of course, of course. So we both are immigrants, and we have a lot of immigrants in our this USA, Canada. You're from Canada, right? So,
Yes.
so we are immigrants. We know that how much we have to pay taxes and everything. So it's really, it's a hardship. Most of us, especially the nurses and all, they work multiple jobs, and then they work overtime. Continuously they are working. So instead of doing that, just with your full-time job, you know what? I mean, thousands of people are earning six figures monthly. So it's not like a get to rich program. So slowly, slowly. So how many years we built? I'm 30 years of nursing. I have 30 years of nursing experience. You know what? All these years I worked, but I didn't make nothing, but I was spending, spending, spending. That's all. You are spending for all the bills, 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 bills. That's all. So I have the advice is, and if anybody is watching from Asna's page, so as an immigrant like Asna, so go to her and ask her about what is this you are doing. So she can tell you what it is. So the first step is I told you, as I told, so enter your name and email address in her um, website. Or if you are watching on my page, you can do that. Or you can text me, message me, and message her. And then, so let me tell you the best. The advice is, as I can give, this is a life changing opportunity and it is a golden opportunity. You won't get nowhere else. I don't know. Do you think you can do a traditional business with like this? No. So you don't have to go anywhere. Even if it is a real estate
Mm.
business, you have to go. You have to spend time. You have to be out. This is my own place, my kitchen, my backyard. Wherever I can do this business. That's a wonderful, amazing thing about this. So I have the best advice is the best. This is a legitimate, tax registered, ethical business. That's all I can say. And I would, yeah, that's what I was saying. So if anybody wants to know more about, you can approach us on my page or Asna's page. So please do so. So please, thank you for watching as a replay or live. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Anu, and thank you, guys. We really appreciate it to everyone who was here, or even if you are not here. If you're gonna watch the replay, and then do not hesitate to contact us. Either you go to Anu Stanley, you contact her private, or either you go to my page, and then you're gonna be able to watch the replay, and then any question you ask me, guys. Thank you so much for your time, guys. So bye. Thank you, Anu.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.